Ron of Asadan, I know that you're not thinking about this right at the moment, but however, if you have an oil furnace, you need to know that you have 8 years to convert it to whatever. And Francois from Eco Conversion is going to explain to us how that works. What can go wrong if my system breaks in the middle of winter? And we're not talking just any systems. We're talking about the oil furnace, but you can also handle any breakage of any other system, and you can replace this out.
We can. We mostly prioritize those that we installed ourselves, because when we're dealing with equipment that was installed by another company, most homeowners will basically deal with the company who installed the product in the first place. But when it comes to heating oil furnaces, generally speaking, the ones that are most vulnerable are the ones that are over 20 years old. Most oil furnaces have a lifespan of about 20 to 25 years. And so therefore, when you get to 20 years, it's the new law that's kicked in since December 31st, 2023, that applies now, which means that if the furnace needs to be replaced, you won't be allowed to buy new heating oil equipment. You'll have to convert it. And by doing that in the middle of winter is always problematic, because it's cold. And it might take a few days before we can do the switchover. And in the meantime, if the system is beyond repair, it might get pretty cold in the house. So it's always better to have somebody check the furnace in the fall first to make sure that it's still in good running condition.
Can you check it?
No, because I don't have the licenses to check oil furnaces. I can replace them, but it takes a heating oil technician to go in, and they still are able to do that if the furnace is less than 20 years old. But anything over 20 years old, better to change sooner rather than later, to avoid unnecessary extra costs because of an emergency situation, and also discomfort in the house if you have no heat for a few days and have to bring in temporary heat, which could be very costly.
Which could be very costly and hard on your marriage, if I might add. That would be something else. So if you have an oil furnace, please check in with Francois from Eco Conversions before you check in with your divorce lawyer.
I can't do anything for the marriage thing, though, unfortunately.